Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Anqoinette Crosby. Coming up in the next half hour, breaking ground for the new Marriott headquarters in Bethesda. What this means for the county. Plus, the mayor of Rockville is taking on some new responsibilities. And later, how to enjoy the county's spectacular 4th of July celebrations. We begin with the primary election. Thousands of Montgomery County residents went to the polls to choose Republican and Democratic candidates to run in the November general election. Among the offices at stake are for governor, lieutenant governor, U.S. senator, members of the U.S. House of Representatives, county executive, council members, Maryland state senators, and delegates. Voters also selected members of the MCPS Board of Education. The County Board of Elections is working to count the absentee and provisional ballots. To see up-to-date returns, go to montgomerycountymd.gov. Marriott International broke ground for its new $600 million headquarters in downtown Bethesda. MyMC Media's Doug Tallman spoke to local leaders about the impact of this major project.
Well, this groundbreaking is so exciting because it demonstrates that Montgomery County is keeping pace with the changes that are happening in our economy. For a company like Marriott to relocate in Montgomery County really demonstrates that we have what great global companies are looking for. We didn't lose Marriott. In fact, we are building an entire new downtown here in Bethesda. This is going to be a real strength for Bethesda. What this relocation shows is that what great companies are looking for is a great place for their employees to live. And Montgomery County is the best place to live in the Washington region. So when you bring together the schools and the public transportation and the parks, the lifestyle, the restaurants, all of those things together in one place, that is a place that can attract great companies to be and great workers to live. So we have the recipe for success. We just need to keep investing and building it.
In my opinion, the state and all Montgomery County could have afforded to lose a Marriott leaving the county. So having them in Montgomery County is a reaffirmation of what we've done over the years to ensure great success for some of our businesses. This is a major win for the county. It maintains a large number of jobs. In fact, increases the number of jobs. It takes advantage of the infrastructure we have in the Purple Line nearby, the metro system nearby, and it continues the enhancement of Bethesda and Montgomery County. So this is a great win for Montgomery County.
I think this shows that we can be competitive when a corporate headquarters is up for relocation or looking for a place to put employees. We can compete with anybody in the region, anybody in the country.
Well, it was important not to lose it. I mean, I think everybody made the point that it would not be good to lose this large Fortune 500 company. That's why it's important. There's no end on this. This was done because people didn't want to lose the company this size. Mm-hmm. There's no end to it. There's no job deal involved in this. There's no we're promising to grow jobs or anything else. It's to keep the jobs they have here in the county. Very straightforward. No embellishment.
Okay, all right. But when you say people, it sounds like you aren't one of those people.
Well, we all supported, going forward with this, but, this was all it was about. I mean, this was not like some other projects where if you support this, jobs come here or there's attracting somebody new. This is moving somebody from Rockledge to downtown Bethesda, and it's really comes down to, do we keep Marriott or do we lose Marriott?
How important is this project to Montgomery County?
Well, this is very exciting. Here's a company that's been in Montgomery County for such a long time that's now renewed an investment once again in Montgomery County to a wonderful site that we're going to celebrate today. They're going to have connectivity, they're going to have proximity to our airports, they're going to have a walkable, culturally rich area that their employees can go to during their lunch hours, after work. It's incredibly exciting for this renewed investment in Montgomery County. You see cranes everywhere in Montgomery County now, and that's very exciting for an economic developer to know that we're creating new jobs, we're keeping companies that are here, but expanding companies that have been here.
The Marriott headquarters is just one of the construction projects in the county, and the Permitting Services Department plays a major role in the process. Jessica Fusillo from Permitting explains more. Jessica, thanks so much for being here. Please explain the process and why is it so important?
Thank you. DPS is delighted to help get this major project underway. However, commercial projects, large or small, are eligible for our free DPS case management program. And projects that are complex, specialized, or have a specialized time schedule should enter this program. The DPS case management program simply brings all the players to the table. So whether the applicant, before the applicant even submits for the application for the permit. So they bring together their design team with all of our team, and they discuss the issues that may come up. And this includes for us architectural, structural, mechanical, electrical, sediment control, all the issues, all the disciplines are represented here. What this means is that the applicant is able to submit a design that is code compliant, which is going to save them money in the long run because they will avoid the costs of redesign, and that can get quite costly to resolve issues. Meetings begin long before the applications are submitted. And this helps to ensure that any problems or any design issues are resolved before they're submitted, and it ensures that these designs are code compliant. And this saves customers money because to redesign is very costly. So we try to keep the project on time as well as the design correct once it is submitted. Many well-known projects have benefited from this service. This includes the Apex building, which is ongoing, this new suburban hospital, the Glenstone Museum. The list goes on Clarksburg Premium Outlets, the Marriott World Headquarters, all have benefited from this program. Everywhere you look throughout the county, you're going to see projects that DPS has had the honor of facilitating and assuring that they meet life safety codes. And this is important for all our applicants because it allows all new construction the highest level of building safety credits in the insurance industry. We hope that all new commercial projects will come and visit us soon.
Thank you so much, Jessica. For more information, visit the Department of Permitting Services website. Coming up on County Report this week, government agencies and community groups hold a roundtable to discuss Asian American health concerns. And we meet the local residents who helped to bring the county's Vietnam Memorial to life. That story and more when we come back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anqoinette Crosby. We have an important health reminder for parents of students entering the 7th grade. These students must show proof that they've been vaccinated against Tdap and MCV4. The county's health department will offer these shots for free to incoming 7th graders during the months of July and August. The shots will take place at 3 county clinics and at the School Health Services Center. You don't need an appointment, but a parent or designated adult must be present and a copy of the child's vaccine record must be presented. For more info on all of this, call 240-777-1050. Delving deeper into the unique health issues facing Asian Americans. That was a topic of discussion during a roundtable hosted by the county's Department of Health and Human Services. Crystal Park has more.
The unique demands and issues facing Asian Americans' health was the focus of a recent roundtable hosted by the county's Asian American Health Initiative. The event brought together the federal government's Office of Minority Health and the county's Department of Health and Human Services to foster dialogue about the most pressing health issues facing Asian Americans. Among the top priorities at the federal level are opioid abuse, viral hepatitis, and workforce development. Opioid abuse is a growing concern among Asian Americans, but for reasons that differ from other demographics.
With the Asian American community, if you look at what generally is the case, is that a lot of the kids feel a great high achievement bar, and with that comes issues of anxiety and depression. And so some of the drug use factors are that, and also the stigma of sharing that. You know, it looks weak, it's considered a failure, and so they tend to hide. They don't have ways to compensate or cope with that high stress.
Locally, Montgomery County's Department of Health and Human Services has created an equity value framework to better target the residents they serve, including Asian Americans. For example, the county has altered its language in contracts to more specifically recruit vendors who can meet the unique needs of Asians.
The target service population need to be proportionate to that population in the county. If we add those language in the service contract, it makes the contract more reflective and responsive to the community.
Research shows healthcare access and quality are only partially responsible for one's health. Instead, other socioeconomic factors contribute more greatly to one's overall health.
The health care disparity is only about 20% of health care. The other 80% is where you live, what you're educated, what job you have, and your family, and your normal daily activity.
According to the Asian American Health Initiative, Asians make up 13% of the county's residents. In Gaithersburg, I'm Crystal Park.
As we reported a couple of weeks ago, the county dedicated its official Vietnam Memorial. Now we share the story of one of the committee members who helped to bring this special memorial to life.
I've been traveling the country for the last 9 years photographing Vietnam memorials in every state. And it finally occurred to me that we didn't have a memorial here that contained all the names of the guys who were lost from Montgomery County. So I came to the Commission on Veterans Affairs, which was set up by Ike Leggett, and suggested that we do this. And we've been working on it now for 9 years. And today is the culmination of that. I came down here for several of the days when they were doing the etching of the wall, where they use sandblasting to cut in the names, and then they use a contrasting masonry paint to highlight it, to make it stand out. I got talking to them, and I finally asked them, could I paint my buddy's name? So they allowed me to paint the name of my childhood friend, Kevin Coyne. We went to elementary and high school together, and I was able to paint his name into the wall. Almost 3 million men and women served in Vietnam. There are fewer than 1 million left, and nearly 400 a day die. So it's extremely important to get this done now. Get these guys remembered. Let their families, let their grandchildren, let their nephews, and anybody who ever knew them know that these exist, so that they can pass down their memory. You know, it's said that so long as somebody speaks your name, you are never gone. And because of something like this, people will speak these names forever, and these guys will never be forgotten.
Coming up on County Report this week, for 2 decades, Montgomery Recovery Services has been helping county residents struggling with addiction. What prompted them to host an open house? Meanwhile, the mayor of Rockville is getting a new role. Both stories and more when County Report this week returns.
Here's your chance to save money and help the environment. Bring your reusable bag when you shop and you'll save 5 cents for every store bag you don't need. Retailers in Montgomery County charge 5 cents for the plastic or paper bags they provide. Why? Because plastic bags are the biggest single source of stream and waterway litter, causing pollution and flooding. And every year, Montgomery County spends $3 million on cleanup. So do yourself and the environment a favor. Bring your reusable bag when you shop. You'll fight litter and keep the change.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
If you think someone might be considering suicide or drugs, be the one to help them by taking these 5 steps. Ask, keep them safe, be there, help them connect, follow up. If you're struggling, call Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK or the 24-hour crisis center at 240-777-4000. Be the one to help. Learn more at betheone.org.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anqoinette Crosby. Montgomery County has seen a rise in opioid use. After serving more than 20 years in the community, one local health center is making some changes to address the problem. MyMC Media's Mitty Hicks has more.
Trends among Montgomery County illegal drug users have changed in several ways over the past 2 decades, according to experts at Montgomery Recovery Services in Rockville.
With the inception of the prescription pills, now the heroin is being mixed with like fentanyl, carfentanil. It's just changed the game. The population is younger. It's hitting a different segment now.
Montgomery Recovery Services has served the community for more than 20 years by providing treatment options to individuals struggling with drug addiction.
Montgomery County is considered a very affluent area, and now it's hitting kids that are younger and as early as junior high and high school, so it's changed a lot.
One of the biggest misconceptions today, according to staff, is that those suffering from drug addiction look or act a certain way.
There's always a stigma that addicts in general are usually poor socioeconomic status, minority, uneducated, and that's not true. Substance use disorder does not discriminate.
The agency's goal is to obviously treat individuals struggling with drug addiction while educating the community on coping with a loved one who is in need of help.
We offer medicated assisted treatment. We either offer methadone or Suboxone. We offer individual counseling. We have group counseling. And we also have a large referral base. We offer family sessions, and we also now are starting a group for loved ones of the patients who want to come in and learn about medicated assisted treatment.
For more information on their services, visit Montgomery Recovery's website at montgomeryrecovery.com. Reporting in Rockville, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
How new development takes shape in the county is part of the job of the Planning Board. Recently, the Montgomery County Council reappointed Commissioner Natalie Fanny Gonzalez for another term. Here's what she had to say.
Very excited. These last 4 years have been amazing. I have learned a lot. I think I have made a big impact too in park and planning, and it has been a privilege to be part of this journey. I'm into playgrounds. I want to make sure our playgrounds are protected, that are there, that we have playgrounds that our people can feel proud of, not just one side of the county, but throughout the county. So that's a big thing for me. Also, the environmental aspects is very important.
I think Natalie exemplifies this county's commitment to including people of different opinions, backgrounds, perspectives, and I think the planning process that we have in this county to making sure that we're inclusive. But also, I think that the planning board at this point in time really shows how we come together and have a consensus in many ways. even though we're seeking a diversity of viewpoints, that we can be successful in coming together around some ideas about what will make a successful future for our community.
In my next term, I'm looking forward to the general master plan. I'm very excited. I want to see how we can match planning with transportation. I want to see the link between, public transportation and what we have throughout the county in terms of density, where people are living. Does it really make sense what we're doing? Does it not? Do we need to make changes? I think it's going to be a very exciting plan.
The mayor of Rockville is adding a new role. It's one that expands her local role to that of the entire state. Rock 11's Kathy Dantzler goes one-on-one with Mayor Newton.
The business of Rockville goes far beyond city limits. That includes being part of the Maryland Municipal League, or MML. And now Rockville's Mayor Bridget Donald Newton is the president. MML is a statewide organization that represents and advocates on behalf of Maryland's 157 towns and cities. Mayor Newton has chosen the theme, Together We Can, to drive her work with the organization.
And the reason I think that that's the right theme for the state of Maryland, for the municipalities, cities and towns in Maryland, is that most of us, out of 157, only 3 are partisan. The vast majority are nonpartisan, and we work best that way. The Legislative Committee, the Conference Planning Committee, all of our committees are made up of a diverse cross-section of the state stakeholders, elected officials and appointed department directors.
Not only will Mayor Newton's focus be on the strengthening of the collaborative bond, she also wants to start a dialogue about a public health crisis.
One of the other issues that's very important to me, I'm very passionate about, is the opioid crisis. And some people think that it's not here, but in the state of Maryland, it is here. Whether it's working through the legislature, whether it's coming at another angle, we have got to come together as the state to help those municipalities, cities and towns who've been severely impacted. We need to bring the conversation out in the open, because it's not something that people should be embarrassed about. It's a health problem, it's an addiction problem. So if we could get people who are suffering, if we could get the help that they need, then perhaps some of our other services could be used in different ways.
You can learn more about the Maryland Municipal League by heading to mdmunicipal.org. For County Report This Week, I'm Kathy Dantzler.
Coming up on County Report This Week, why you should make plans to celebrate Independence Day with the county. We'll have all the dazzling details of their fireworks displays. And we have all the dirt on the county's first ever Mudfest. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Interested in career success? Get to Montgomery College and we'll get you going. You can earn an associate's degree in only 2 years. With 3 campuses, award-winning faculty, and multiple online learning opportunities, Montgomery College will empower you to set your course and succeed. Want to pursue a bachelor's degree? If you start at MC, you can save 1/3 on total tuition costs of a 4-year program. Apply today.
Montgomery County wants to thank everyone for their commitment to recycling. We're recycling 57% of our waste, and we know you'll work with us to reduce waste and recycle even more, 70% by 2020. To protect the environment and save valuable natural resources for the future, we need to recycle all of our paper, cans, bottles, containers, scrap metal, and more. Because if you don't get serious about recycling at work now, it's going to come back and bite us.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anqoinette Crosby. Have you made plans to celebrate the 4th of July? If not, Montgomery County Recreation is hosting 2 celebrations with live music and fireworks. Adrian Clutter joins us from the Department of Recreation to tell us more. Adrian, thanks so much for being here. Tell us about these fun festivities.
Well, we are so excited about our 2 fireworks displays. We'll be launching at 7 p.m. from our Germantown location and 7:30 from our Mid-County Sparkles location. That will be out of Einstein High School. It's going to be full of activities. We'll have live music, food vendors. There's plenty of green space to play games, put out a picnic blanket, bring your cooler, bring your entire family. We hope you join us and have a fantastic time.
Sounds great. So tell us, is there parking at each of these locations?
Yes, there is parking, plenty of parking and accessible. At our Einstein location, our Mid-County Sparkles, we will be running a shuttle from the Westfield Wheaton Mall. So if you don't want to have to deal with the traffic, drop by the mall, pick up a shuttle, which will drop you off right in front of the school. Prime access to the fireworks, to great seating. Hop on that shuttle and we'll bring you back at the end of the event.
Love that, so convenient. So tell us, is there a rain date? We're hoping no rain, but is there a rain date?
There will be a rain date. We are hoping that it won't be a total washout. We'll do everything we can to launch the fireworks on the 4th of July. But in the event of a total washout, join us the next day. It will be only fireworks. We won't have the live music or the food vendors, but we still want you to come out and join us for a fantastic firework display.
Oh, we will. Thanks so much, Adrian. For more information, visit the Department of Recreation's website. Montgomery Parks recently got down and dirty. The county's first Mudfest welcomed young and old to enjoy an afternoon of mudslinging fun.
Mudfest is a one-of-a-kind event. It's the first in Maryland, and it's all about people playing in mud. And we just want families to come and enjoy nature, and this is a great way to do it.
When I started at Black Hill, I really got inspired about play in nature, and so we started doing mud programs. So last June, I went to our park managers and showed them the videos that this is what I want to do. How do we make it happen? I think just that, like, letting loose and connecting to these natural materials is so important, to get just down and dirty and understand that we're a part of nature.
So the first time I went down, there was no mud. It was just water from the low pit right there. That one hurt the most. We just slide off the cardboard mostly right now.
I would describe it as 90% fun and 10% pain.
It's all muddy and everywhere. I got my shoes stuck in the mud. So now my shoes are just, then I have to take off my shoes. It drives your parents crazy. Then you just keep going in the mud, they'll go crazy even more.
Well, it's good that you can get really dirty, but you can also have fun with it, and then there's like washing stations over there.
What does this do for the kids?
Well, it gives them the freedom to run around, get dirty. They don't have to be restrained to being clean like we always keep them in the house. So they just do whatever they want. They have a lot of people who are volunteering to make sure that they're safe.
I wasn't planning to get dirty at all. I saw the water spraying, I tried to sneak up behind her, and I took a dive. So here I am now getting wet, but it's a blast.
These days you don't really get as much of a chance to get dirty and just be down to earth and do this, and I love that. I love doing it now.
For more special events at Montgomery Parks, go to montgomeryparks.org/festivals. Now it's time to meet our Pet of the Week. Hannah Carl joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Hannah?
Hey everyone, Hannah here with Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with our Pet of the Week, Naomi. Naomi is 8 years old, although she certainly does not act like it. You honestly would never be able to guess her age by looking at her or by watching her play, because she still has the zest and enthusiasm of a young puppy. She would make a wonderful companion. She does get along with other dogs. She would make a great family member to just about anyone. She unfortunately has been at our shelter for just about a year. She was unfortunately caught up in a legal case, and if you would like more information on that, we recommend visiting us and speaking with an adoption counselor. It is quite a sad story, but we are choosing to focus on her very bright and positive future, and hopefully that will include you. So if you're interested in adopting or meeting Naomi or one of her many friends here at the shelter, please pay us a visit at 7315 Muncaster Mill Road in Durwood, or visit our website to view all of our adoptable pets at www.montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD. We hope to hear from you soon.
With that, we close this edition of County Report this week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Anqoinette Crosby. Thank you for watching.